Good morning, Latia. It's Tuesday. And it's still Tuesday because I am homesick, and tomorrow's the last day of school, and my glasses are crooked, and there's a really small debate in my house about whether I'm going to school tomorrow or not, because I really don't want to go, because I'm still not feeling that great. But Jay wants me to go, and I don't want to go. From the songs that you put in your video, because I just watched it like a minute ago, A Tribe Called Quest is actually, like, really good. And I was actually kind of surprised about that. I really should stop being surprised. Yeah. But you're talking about how it was, like, your favorite album ever, and it was the only album you, like, listened to where you liked every song. And I only really have one like that, and that's this. And it's City of Evil by Avenged Sevenfold, and it's, like, addictive, and this is the CD I realized where I sort of, like, I don't know. This is why I sort of fell in love with Avenged Sevenfold and why they're currently playing in my radio right now. That sort of brings me to my next little bit, because you wanted me to talk about music, and I am going to, but maybe not in the nice, productive way that you wanted to, because, like, I have a stack of CDs, but the stack of CDs also goes along with a really small rant that's probably really boring. So, you know, I'm sorry. One of the things that really annoys me is when people, they'll ask me what sort of music I listen to, and I'll answer them truthfully, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I listen to rock, but I'm getting into more, like, hardcore metal screamo stuff, and then they just sort of look at me sideways and literally, like, just stop talking to me and walk away, and I'm like, really? It's not really necessary. Because, I mean, if I did that, in all honesty, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now because you said you like hip-hop, but you see, I didn't judge you for that. I was just like, oh, okay. Let's see. And now I'm finding that I like some of your bands, which I'm not very happy about. Not at all. That's ruining my I don't listen to hip-hop image. Anyways. But yeah, most of my music is really loud and really angry and probably slightly disturbing, but it's all that on the surface, but then when you listen to it for a while, it's sort of, you kind of see what it's really saying. Like, I can't really say much about this, but Between the Buried and Me, it's really good. This is The Silent Circus. It's really all for them. Like, all of these bands that I have over here, Atreyu, As I Lay Dying, Leathermouth, Disturbed, Slipknot, Avenged Sevenfold, Magical Romance, they're all really loud and really angry, and especially in the case of Leathermouth, they don't really sing so much as scream. But they all, like, talk about actual things that are, like, sort of actually kind of really important. This, by the way, Voices by Matchbook Romance, really good. Even if you don't really like the genre, it's kind of really good. And I'm now throwing CD. This is why I moved CDs. I lost one of my favorite CDs, and I'm really mad. You know, you also have stuff like this. It's a compilation CD that has the word horror on the front and a skull, so you should probably know what sort of music it is. You know, it has, like, Mudvayne and Armor for Sleep and Scary Kids Scaring Kids and Murder by Death, which I think is quite possibly the best band name ever. And this is one of my favorite CDs, but I only really listen to it when I'm angry because, you know, it's nice angry music. And, you know, maybe I should stop listening to music that's so angry. Maybe I should, like, listen to quieter music. And I could do that if I wanted to, but I don't, because I like the music I listen to, and I think that if you judge people by the sort of music that they listen to, you're just a complete, utter, raging idiots. And I especially want to talk about Leathermouth again. I talked about them in my other, music video, but I didn't really go into why I like them. I sort of went into how they got approached by the Secret Service for writing a song entitled I'm Going to Kill the President of the United States. But the thing, their lyrics are also really tiny, and I hate reading them. But they don't just, like, talk about, it's not just like, oh hey, I'm gonna go shoot someone now, even though that is mentioned a few times. It's also like they wrote a song about a school shooting from the view of the shooter. It was actually kind of like amazing, and it's one of my favorite songs. And they talk about like government and the NYPD and school shootings and stuff like that. And then on this, that's a rat that's bleeding the colors of the American flag. That's not strange at all, but you know. Then under the, oh, it says, these children that come at you with knives, they are your children. You taught them. I didn't. I just helped them stand up. And I really love that because, just sort of how he says it. He's sort of already standing up against the people that are going to be like, oh, you made so-and-so commit suicide and shoot a school and blah, blah, blah. He's sort of like, no, I didn't. That had nothing to do with me. Which, and again, I really don't get that. Why do people, like, blame music for what people do? Like, the whole thing with Marilyn Manson and My Chemical Romance being called a suicide cult. It's completely stupid. You know, I've listened to Marilyn Manson. I continue to listen to Marilyn Manson because Marilyn Manson is, like it or not, actually a really good singer. And I don't think that he has anything to do with random people committing suicide. I think that was already something they were thinking about, and they just so happened to be listening to that sort of music when they committed suicide. It doesn't have anything to do with them. I realize this video is like really stupid and has no plot line, but yeah. Another band I really like that I don't have any of their CDs, which really sucks, is System of a Down. The cool thing about them, they have these really stupid joking, like really stupid songs like Cigarro, and then they have songs like they have more serious songs about government and war and stuff and destruction and stuff, and they're really good. Again, even if you don't like the genre, they're really good, and I would say go listen to them. It's really, that's all for today. Stay awesome. I will see you on Thursday.